फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर
check 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 check
हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से।
This is exactly what they were hoping for. Meanwhile, another very good delivery. They've got to keep at it. They lost an early wicket, and this is good counter-attacking cricket by JSA. The bowler on top of his bowling mark, ready to run in once again. He's steaming in. Goes big, straight down the ground. And that's in the gap as well. Mid-on, can't get to it. In fact, he can. That's excellent work by the fielder. Has kept it to 2. So 2 more runs added to the total. Brilliant stuff. These two have combined really well. 3 overs gone. They're 37 for 1 after the end of the third. So GSA earlier were rocked with that early wicket, and now these two have joined forces. And meanwhile, another very good shot, but there is sweeper cover, will go straight to him, and they have timed the ball really well, and the placement has been pitch perfect. Bowler ready to run in, and swings it hard once again. He will go downtown. He really likes to play his shots. So Ashok Kumar is batting on 25 of just 14. He's played such counter-attacking cricket. Meanwhile, looks to play that hard. Gets an inside edge. Really lucky that it didn't go on to crash onto the stumps. Very interesting phase of the game, this. You know, the links earlier on, you thought they'd be on top because they got a wicket in the very
हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why?
So, as I was saying, the way Ashok is playing, seems like he really enjoys to bat in the power plays because that's the way he plays his natural game. It's attacking cricket, so it would be really interesting to see how he goes about it once the power play overs are done and dusted, once the field spreads. 2 fielders at the moment outside the circle, one at long on, the other one at sweeper cover. Ashok wasn't ready, the bowler was steaming in. Ashok batting on 26 at the moment. JSA, they are fighting back. and they are fighting back big time. Himanshu. He's come in. He'll be bowling the fifth over. That's hit hard once again. Brilliant fielding. Excellent fielding. Saved a certain boundary there. Keeps it to just one. So the left arm bowler Himanshu into the attack, coming around the wicket. PBS has given good company to Ashok, batting on 6. And he too is looking to play his shots. But at the moment, they're not coming along for him. He hasn't been able to make good connection like Ashok hasn't been able to find his rhythm, his timing. But he's relatively newer to the crease. Again, looks for the big wild swing towards the onside. No connection made. So good comeback this by the bowler Himanshu, bowling the fifth over of the power plays. JSA at the moment 40 for 1. I'd say this is a very good recovery. Excellent recovery. Good counter-attacking cricket by Ashok Kumar. He never let the pressure build on the batting team. Because when you get a wicket up front in the first over and BBS this time hits it straight down the ground, smokes it. Absolutely ridiculous shot. That was hit so hard. Amazing. The brute power of the man. It was a cross-batted heave. And it's really amazing how he hit that shot. Cross-batted straight over the bowler's head. That is a modern-day cricket. Some of these batsmen, they play such ridiculous shots. You see and wonder if, you know, probably in the 90s or the time before that, batsmen, they wouldn't have been even aware of such kind of shots. Swing and a miss once again. PBS now. Now that boundary will give him a lot of confidence because he too is an attacking player. When he finds his rhythm, then they will run for leather. Goes big once again, long on. Can only watch it sail over his head. Another 6. He just wanted a boundary of the meat of the bat. And look at him go now. PBS looking dangerous as well. So now it's 2 batsmen at both ends looking to take on the bowlers. And the Lynx, the bowling team, all of a sudden under a lot of pressure. The way they're going about it seems that they won't set for anything less than 200. And the shots as well, brute force being used. Good swing of the bat. It's not textbook cricket. These shots are not textbook, but they are effective. This is T20 cricket at its finest. This is a brutal attack on Denton's. Really good cricket. This is a final power play over. The right arm medium pacer running in. Goes big once again. And mid-off is in the circle. Another 6. It didn't matter. That has gone all the way. That is a proper cricketing shot. This is good stuff. Excellent stuff by both these batsmen. They lost a wicket first up. These two joined forces. And you can see the Dentons getting into a hurdle. They want to devise a plan to pick up a wicket here. They desperately need a breakthrough. If either of these batsmen get going till the 14th or the 15th over, then they are in big trouble. And if this partnership continues, then they are in bigger trouble. They are in deep, deep trouble. Because then you're looking at a total in excess of 220. we analyzed this even yesterday that the morning session, it does help the seamers a bit, but it is also the best time for you as a batting team because the ball comes onto the bat nicely. As the day progresses, the pitch tends to get slower and lower. So playing the cross-batted heaves, the cross-batted shots becomes difficult because the low nature of the pitch doesn't bounce as much. Good cricket that gets a maximum. The very next delivery, he just turns it away towards the offside, gets PBS on strike with a single. So one more run added to the total. PBS too will be looking to play his shots now. He's opened up. Took a few deliveries to get going. And once he gets going, he's a very, very dangerous batsman. You've got to look out for him as a bowling team. They've played some audacious strokes, these two. And it has really come off for them today. Tentons are winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. That's another big shot through extra cover. Well calculated risk. 4 more runs. Well, they've taken full toll of the power play overs. Another excellent stroke, carves it away towards the extra cover region. Mid-off gave it the pursuit, but in vain. Another boundary, and they brought up their half century, the team's 50, in pretty quick time. They are still within the power plays. 3 more deliveries to go. He's decided to come around the wicket, but the result remains the same, or has it? He was not in total control of that one, and that's a missed opportunity. That was miles high in the air. The fielder looks to get underneath that one, misjudges it. That is a very difficult chance, but a chance nevertheless. Never easy. It really went miles high in the air, and this time sensibly using the pace of the bowler, just puts it away, gets down low. 2 fielders giving it the chase, and neither of them can get to it. Another boundary. They are running away with the game at the moment, JSA. They're scoring at a very healthy clip. What a smart shot that was from Ashok. It was a low full toss, angling on the pads. Gets down low, just puts it away, knew where exactly the gap was. Moves to 38 in very quick time, does Ashok Kumar. PBS at the other end. He too is batting with a strike rate in excess of 190. Really smart cricket. A direct hit, and would have been really close. And to make things worse, it would be overthrows as well. Bad bounce for the fielder who was backing up. So 2 runs there. And what a power play this has been. Action-packed power play overs. 6 overs gone. JSA, they're 68 for 1 after the end of that. The start of a fresh over. The power play overs are out of the window. PBS is the man on strike. Start of a fresh over. Medium pacer comes into the attack, bowls it short. PBS wanted to swing it away through the kitchen sink at it. There's a big gap between long on and deep mid wicket. The 2 boundary riders there. So sweeper cover still in place. Long off has been pushed back. So 4 fielders outside the circle. Bowler running in again. Goes straight. Hits it well. There is long off in place. So this phase should be really interesting because these two are attacking batsmen. From the word go, they are on top here. So really would be interesting to see how they work this out. Meanwhile, he works it all along the carpet towards sweeper cover. because now there is enough protection for the bowling team. PBS, the man on strike, goes straight, long off in action. He takes it, pouches it, and that is a very important wicket for the bowling team. Seemed like these two were running away with the game. BBS, he was impatient, and you could sense it. These two, they like to play freely, they like to play their shots, and BBS, you always knew he'd be going for it. He looks to clear the boundary ropes at long off and holds out in the end. But what a knock it has been from BBS. Goes for a well played 22 of just 15 deliveries, and JSA have lost their second. They're 70 for 2. So the new man walks out. Sonak Rajguru is a new man who walks out at number 4. Just has a look around his field. So Abhinav has been expensive, but he's picked up a wicket. Excellent delivery. Very good at delivery. First up for a new man. Just a hint of seam movement for the bowler. Abhinav has given away 23 runs. He was taken to the cleaners by both the batsmen out there, PBS and Ashok Kumar. And he's made a really good comeback. He's picked up a wicket. Again, once again, repeat. A successful over, very good one. That 7 overs gone, and JSA they're 70 for 2. So Himanshu will be bowling his second, the left armer coming around the wicket. And Ashok hides it away, just opening the face of the bat at the last moment, and there was a bit of hesitation by both these batsmen. In the end, they sneak a single. Ashok moves to 43 courtesy that single. Sonak is yet to get off the mark. His faces 2 deliveries. Just came out after the dismissal of PBS. What a knock PBS played. He's generally such a free-flowing batsman. You know that the moment he comes out, he looks to play his shots. He looks to play freely. Today, probably because of the early morning conditions, he was initially it took a bit of time. He took 4, 5, 6 deliveries to settle down, and then once he got one shot of the middle of the bat, then there was no looking back. Started playing his shots. Such a dangerous prospect, especially in the power plays. Him and Ashok, they combine so well. Meanwhile, Sonak is yet to get off the mark. Again, is looking to work it away towards the offside, swing and miss. So the Dentons making some sort of a comeback. This, bowling these dot deliveries really help you to feel the pressure on the batting side. They know that they can't play out too many dot deliveries. Stylish stroke by the batsman to get off the mark, works it away. Using his wrist nicely, turns it away towards the mid-wicket region. Gets a single, gets a choke on strike. So Denton's link legal, winning the toss early, and they decided that they would be bowling first. And we've seen that. We've seen teams like to bowl first. They like to keep pace with the target that they're chasing. That's a very interesting factor because that's a good shot. That's hit hard, long on in action. And has he taken it? He has. What a fine catch. Brilliant catch to remove the danger man, Ashok Kumar. That is a big wicket. The big fish goes. What an absolute brilliant knock. Blitzkrieg of Ashok Kumar comes to an end. He goes for 42 of just 25 deliveries, and one brings two. JSA have lost their third. They're 73 for 3. So Kunal is the new man who walks out there after the dismissal of Ashok Kumar. Kunal Saini rather, walks out. Number 5. Now JSA all of a sudden, after that counter-attacking cricket, they've lost 2 quick wickets. They are 3 wickets down. The left armer continues. Bowls it away from the tram line. Gets a bit carried away, it seems, the left arm pacer. So it's always a difficult angle to work out. It's more than difficulty, it's the unusual angle, because the left armer is coming around the wicket, always angling into you as a right-hand batsman. But if he gets to swing it away, just tail away just a bit, then you are in trouble. It's an angle you're not used to facing. So it's always good to work out these unexplored angles. Keep the batsman guessing. Meanwhile, gets a single. He's off the mark with that single. Turns it away towards the onside. And now these two, they have got a task at hand. They've got to stitch together a partnership, and they've got to play freely as well, just like the previous batsmen did, Ashok and BBS. They knew that their team had lost a quick early wicket, but that didn't bog them down. They grabbed the bull by its horns, played their strokes, played free cricket. And really, they put the Dentons under a lot of pressure with their stroke making. Meanwhile, 8th over gone, GSA they're 75 for 3. And the leg spinner comes into the attack. Kabir is into the attack. Short and length, that's in the air, just over the keeper's head. We'll get a single. One more run. Kabir to continue. The batsman just punches it straight to the field at covers. Dot delivery. Good start this by Kabir. Fuller length. Looks to work it away towards the third man region. Excellent fielding by jersey number 1. Make sure that the ball doesn't run away from him. Gets down, gets low. Gets the under edge this time around. Another dot. So now the bowling team building the pressure. This is such good cricket by the Dentons. The wrong one. The batsman beaten, all ends up. So Kunal and Sonak taking their own sweet time. They know the foundation has been laid by both Ashok and BBS. So 5 dots to start this over from Kabir. He started really well. Final delivery of the over. Can this be a maiden? Kunal is the man on strike. Final delivery of the over. Kabir just missing his mark there. We'll have to reload. Fires it in. The batsman plays it straight back to the bowler. Maiden over. Brilliant stuff from the bowling team. 9 gone. They're 75 for 3 GSA. So start of the 10th over. The pacer comes in. Shawaz. It was expensive. He's coming to bowl the third. Shawaz again running in. That's a good stroke. That's a very good stroke. Long on, can't get to it. Boundary. Boundary coming after a while. That was a really thoughtful stroke by Sonak. Just a push. Just caresses it over the bowler's head. 4 more runs added to the total. Sonak has got going. He moves to 5 of 6. Again, looks to advance down the ground, down the leg side. Could stop that by the keeper. He puts in the dive. Made sure that the ball wasn't running away towards the wine leg fence. Shabais will be looking to make amends. He was expensive in his first 2 overs, taken apart by Ashok and BBS. Now his opportunity. Dentons have made a very good comeback. Over pitch delivery, creams it straight to covers though. No chance of a run. So after those 2 wickets have fallen, we've seen a lot of dot deliveries have been played by the batsmen. So we've seen this. We've seen after the power plays when the ball gets old, because of the abrasive nature of the surface, the ball tends to get old. It scrubs up. It becomes soft as well. So run scoring becomes difficult. You can't hit through the line of the ball. You've got to generate your own power. You can't use the pace of the bowler, because the ball is still pretty much soft. That's a chance, and that's been put down. That was dying on him. And I think in the end, that did carry, but that was a very difficult chance. Could have been the 4th wicket though. Looks to guide it away towards the third man region. That will run away for a boundary. The keeper couldn't make the stop. 4 more runs. Deft touch there. So 10 overs gone. JST still looking strong. The 84 for 3.
गो आउट साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट।
So drinks are off the field. Start of the 11th over. Jersey number 23. He'll be bowling at the 11th. Kunal is a man on strike. Kunal is batting on 1, has faced 8 deliveries. At the other end is Sonak. He's batting on 9. Has hit a beautiful boundary. It's a very good comeback this by the Dentons. They were clearly on the back foot and struggling. Jersey number 23, Kabir, bowled a maiden first up, and that's a good shot. That's a very good shot. How good has the placement been? First runs Kabir has conceded, and it's a boundary. Smart shot that. Kunal works it away towards the onside. Jersey number 23 continues. Shot again, puts it away into the gap. Another boundary. Once again taking full toll of the short delivery. Just waits for it. Transfers his weight to the back foot and he uses his wrist nicely. Moves to 9. Picking up the pace now, these two. Once they've assessed the situation, they know how the pitch is behaving. They've picked up their pace, these two batsmen. Took their time to get going. And now they're looking good. Kabir bowled a maiden first up. He started a fresh new over and he's conceded 8 runs of the first 2 deliveries itself. Kabir to continue. Shot again, and he's pulled that away. 3 in a row, a hat-trick of boundaries. How fortunes change in this game. He bowled a maiden in the previous over, and he's given away 3 boundaries of his first 3 deliveries in his very next. So the bowler under pressure. Dentons as a team under pressure. JSA moving along nicely. They're 96 for 3. Looks to use the pace of the bowler. Looks to guide it away towards the third man region. There's a big gap there. Short third man is in place, but he's a bit wide. Long off in place as well. Apart from that, there's no boundary rider on the offside. So it's just the cover fielders in the in-ring. And beyond them, there's no protection. There's no layer of protection. Near the ropes, 2 fielders on the onside. Quicker delivery down the leg side. And will run away towards Fine Leg, who does really well. Keeps it to just a single. And that is the end of the 11th. A good over that for the batting team. JSA 97 for 3. Meanwhile, start of a fresh new over. Abhinav bowling his third. Has picked up a wicket, Abhinav. Has been a bit expensive today. He'll look to make a comeback. Chips it towards long on. Just eases into that shot. The batsman, long on, gets around it, keeps it to just a single. JSA now moving along nicely. They've got a solid platform. They've still got 7 wickets in hand. 8 more overs to go after this one. That's down the leg side. Will be signaled a wide. It is a wide. So Sonak batting on 9. He's the man on strike facing Abhinav. Again, not quite at the middle of the bat. The bat just turning in his hands. Guides it towards cow corner. Gets another single. And that will do. All they've got to do is keep the scoreboard moving now at this stage. Take your ones, your twos. And every now and then there will be loose balls. Plays an uppish stroke. That was in the air. Will get a single. And 100 up for JSA with that single. 3-figure mark up for the JSA team. And they're looking solid. These two should take them till the 14th, 15th over. And that would be a big launch pad for the lower mid order. Meanwhile, another single. Slight fumble. The call is for 2. That is excellent running between the wickets. Really good awareness shown by both these batsmen. That is what we talk about. You've got to be switched on at all times, be it in the field, or be it out there when you're batting, be it as a skipper, as a captain. They sensed that there was an opportunity, there was a fumble for an extra run. They came back for it. Excellent running between the wickets. And that is the end of the 12th JSA. They're 102 for 3 after the end of that one. So Kabir will continue. His previous over was slightly expensive, and that's another boundary to start off a fresh new over of Kabir. That is smart cricket. So now Kabir, the batsman can sense that he's bowling a tad too short. So they're nicely getting on top of the bounce and just using his pace. Just works it in the gap, nicely threading the gap as well. Bowler once again under immense pressure. First delivery has been dispatched for a boundary. So probably a word of advice from the captain. Kabir to continue. Short again. And once again, he looks to get on top of the bounce, but couldn't get past the fielder standing at point. Puts in the drive, makes the stop. Good committed fielding there. Kabir will continue. Oh, that plays the expansive drive. Once again finds the fielder at covers. That's good field placement, you've got to say. You are looking to pierce that gap through the offside, through that cover region, because past these 3 guys, there's nobody standing there. There's no sweeper cover. You've got a fielder at point, you've got a fielder at wideish third man, you've got a fielder at covers, you've got one at extra cover. Once you get past them, there's no stopping the ball. It will travel towards the boundary ropes. The only boundary right on the offside is the man standing at long off. On the onside, everybody is outside the circle. So that's a very interesting field setup. On the onside, you've got a fine leg near the fence, a deep backward square leg on the fence. One standing at deep mid wicket, another one at long on. So 5 fielders standing outside the circle. So another dot to finish the 13th. GSA the 107 for 3. So jersey number 11 comes into the attack. Kunal is the man on strike. Has batted well. Is batting on, rather it's Sonak on strike. Kunal is at the non-strikers. Then jersey number 11, the medium pacer, comes into the attack. He's got a good smooth action, and straight away asks the question. The umpires are unmoved. Well, that was very close. Shawais bowling his final over. Was it drifting down leg? We'll have to wait for the replays. A very good start by Shawais. Shawais running in. Another good delivery. Extra bit of bounce this time. Carries straight into the gloves of the keeper. It was a very good start to the over. I think it was drifting down leg. That's why the umpire gave it not out. So good finishing touches provided by Shawais. Again, he's generating a good amount of pace. He's building up good steam. He's got a lot of gas in his deliveries. He's got a long run up. He's got a good smooth action. It looks to be quite an athlete. Another dot. No chance of a run. The bowler again running in. Swing and a miss. Again a question asked. I think that was going over the stumps. Another dot delivery. Very good over this. No runs off it so far. Final delivery of the over coming up. Just a push towards the offside. Gets a single. Just one run off it. Brilliant over that. 14 gone. Shawais, he's finished his spell. And JSA, the 108 for 3. So start of a fresh new over. And Shaurya coming around the wicket. Shaurya bowling his first. Probably the Lynx, the Link legal team are keeping him for the death overs, saving him for the death. The 15th over. Sonak batting on 13. Shot. That's in the air. Is there a chance? No, it's not. Mid-off for a moment thought he had a window of opportunity there, but just realized that it was going over his head. Kunal back on strike, a single taken. So JSA 109 for 3 at the moment. Kunal batting on 20. He's got a start. Another stylish stroke towards long on, gets another single. So they're doing it well, these two. They're just making sure that there aren't too many dot balls. They're taking their singles and every now and then getting in a boundary. Whenever there's a loose ball, that's a poor delivery. Down the leg side. The batsman did shuffle. It's a wide and they sneak a single as well. So 2 runs. Two more runs added to the total. A big swing of the bat. Again, the question was asked. The umpire is unmoved once again. Another good delivery by Shaurya. Shaurya has started off well. He's bowling at the 15th over. At this point of time, you can see that the batsmen are looking for the shots. Gets one off the middle of the bat. He was waiting for that, crunches it nicely onto the bat, waits for it, and puts it away. You could sense it. He was looking for that one delivery to hit it out of the park because they needed it. It was some while since they had their last boundary, so the pressure was building. Final delivery of the over coming up. That spoils the over for the Dentons. That's worked away towards the offside, straight to the fielder though. A dot to finish the over, 11 runs coming off it, 15th gone. And the batting team, they're 119 for 3. So Karthikeya is back into the attack. He will be bowling the death overs. He'll be bowling the 16th now. The batsman meanwhile works it away towards the offside, gets a single. So 1 run taken. Sonak and Kunal have got off to very good starts. Karthikeya again running in. That will be down the leg side. Yes, it is. The umpire signals it as a wide. That has evaded the keeper as well. Fielder at fine leg feels it. So you have to be mindful of these extras. Jersey number 18, Karthikeya, bowling his third and the 16th of this innings. And these two hold the key. Shaurya getting underneath that one. Will he take it? He drops it. Did really well to get to it, did Shaurya. Had a lot of ground to cover. It was a very difficult chance. So they take a single and 50-run partnership between these two. They joined forces at a very difficult time. And what a partnership this has been. They've bailed their team out of trouble, and now they're inching towards a respectable total and even a big total if either of these batsmen stay out there till the very end. Meanwhile, another single taken, one more run. The score for JSA moves to 124 for 3. Projected score at this rate would be somewhere around 160. What a catch! That is a stunner, an absolute blinder. That was hit really hard, and mid-wicket was stationed there. The reaction time would have been a few milliseconds. A fraction of a millisecond in all probability, and what a stunner that is, an absolute blinder. Has to be one of the best catches of the 15th edition of the Sylph Cricket League. A dangerous partnership has been broken here. Brilliant piece of fielding. JSA have lost their fourth. They're 124 for 4. So the new man is out there, and straight away he's off the mark. A boundary hits it really straight. What a way to get off the mark. In style. Was in the slot. And look at the confidence of the batsman. Hits it hard, hits it straight, off the mark with a boundary. Down the leg side, immediately creates the pressure on the bowler. Will be signalled a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. So R.D. Shukla is the new man who walks out. Final delivery of the 16th over. Jersey number 19. And the batsman just pushes it straight to short extra cover. No chance of a run. That's the end of a successful over. 16th gone. JSA with the 129 for 4. So the left arm pacer is back into the attack. What a stylish stroke to welcome him back into the attack as well. Sona gets down on one knee and puts it away towards the fence. The score moves into the 130s now with that shot. Now they will look to play their shots. This is the death overs, starting of the death overs, the final four, starting of the 17th year. Left arm bowler Himanshu is greeted with a boundary and goes for it once again. Another fine stroke through the offside. Back-to-back boundaries for the batsman. Fuller in length. So you can understand what Himanshu is trying to do, is looking to bowl Fuller. Because it's difficult. It's difficult to get underneath those Fuller deliveries at this stage. Looks to play the big swing towards the onside. Misfield, that would be another boundary. That is unfortunate. Bias signaled by the umpire. 4 more runs. Got to be better than that in the field at this stage. JSA, they're picking up their pace now. $141 for 4 at the moment. JSA, they're looking solid. 160 definitely on the cards, but they would be looking at 180. That might be another boundary, not out the middle of the bat, but another boundary for the batsman. Not quite where he intended to hit it, but he will take it anyway. Sonak gets 4 more runs. He moves to 35. And JSA now approaching their 150 run mark. Bowler under a lot of pressure. 17 runs already of the first 4 deliveries. Guides it away using his wrist. There is a mid-wicket. Will only get a single. Moves to 36. Hands back the strike to Ardi Shukla, the new man who's walked out. Ardi will be facing the final delivery of the 17th over. Himanshu has been mighty expensive today. He's picked up a wicket, but he won't be happy with his efforts. Generally a very tidy bowler. Hardly gives anything away. And he's also a wicket taker, both up front and in the death as well. Ardi advances down the track. Straight to Shaurya at long on. That was hit hard. Ardi Shukla will keep strike. He moves to 5. That's a good over that comes to an end. 17th gone. JSA, they're 147 for 4. So the first game being played here at ground number 2 of the modern school, Barakamba Road. So Denton Link Legal taking on JSA. Should be a really interesting match. JSA at the moment, they are well on their way to put a big total on the board, and it should be an interesting run chase because Denton's Link Legal, they've got a very strong batting lineup as well. This is the 15th edition of the Self-Turf Cricket League 2023 edition, and at this point of time we would really like to thank our sponsors, Hamdard Safi, Self Society of Indian Law Firms, Turf Sports Management, Ram Ratan Group, Bar and Bench, the Indian Legal News. So a big thank you to all our sponsors and making this tournament such a big success. This time it's much bigger and better. 32 top teams taking part, and another boundary meanwhile for JSA. 150 up for them, and 150 up in grand fashion as well. Ardi Shukla giving it his all, advancing down the track once again and heaves it over extra cover. Another boundary for them. And now you'd have to say 180 is definitely on the cards. They'd be disappointed if they don't get to at least 180 from here on. What a comeback this has been by JSA. They've been rocked by wickets every now and then. At crucial junctures, they've lost wickets. Lost a wicket first up. And that's gone all the way. That's a six. All the way over long on. And a maximum. Adi Shukla has been sent out for a specific job. And he's up to task now at the moment. What a good hit that was. He knew that he had the capability of clearing long on, does that with relative ease. Goes again, this time all along the ground, straight to long on for only a single. That's good cricket by R.D. Shukla. But you'd have a feeling that at this point of time, they will go for it. All hells will break loose if these two get going till the final over. They will throw their hard hands at everything from here on. He goes big again. Hasn't got the distance this time around. Long on should get around it. Gets only a single, one more run. Sonak, it seems, is running out of steam. He's been out there. It's tiring. The conditions not that easy. He's asking for a drink. And that's understood. It's really understood. Harsh conditions. Final delivery of the 18th over. R.D. Shukla is the man on strike. He's looking solid. He's looking good. Swings the bat hard. Misses it completely. So a dot to finish the 18th. JSA, they're 159 for 4. And they're looking good. So this is the penultimate over. Jersey number 23 will be bowling the penultimate over. The batsman nicely getting on top of the bounce, works it away towards the offside, gets a quick single. So Kabir bowling his final. Has given away 19 runs so far. Kabir, the leg spinner, has been entrusted upon bowling the penultimate over of the innings. Meanwhile, sneaks in a wideish delivery. Wide, that is, away from the batsman, but was within the tram line. So JSA at the moment, they're 160 for 4. Another good delivery. R.D. Shukla was anticipating a wide there. He's not happy with the umpire's call. Umpire states that it is within the tram line. Goes big. Hits it hard. That's in the gap. And stopped well. Brilliant work by the fielder. Gets his best foot forward and stops it. Keeps it to just a single. That's brilliant fielding. Saved 3 runs for his team. Mighty effort by the fielder. And these are really important runs. Goes big. Long on, gets around it. Won't be able to get to it. And they'll come back for the second. Good running between the wickets. It's good awareness. They swiftly turned across. And the immediate call was for two. They knew that the ball wouldn't reach into the palms of Long on. They had enough time to come back for the second. That's good cricket. Oh, that's an awkward delivery. Nasty stuff. Just lets it go. And will be a no ball. It is a no ball. It will be a free hit. First free hit of the innings. And what a time to get a free hit in for you as a batsman. Final delivery of the 19th. Free hit delivery. Not that he needed a second invitation, but he will go for it. R.D. Shukla. He will swing hard. You know it. Got a lot of power in those arms. And when he swings them, it stays a hit most often than not. Oh, this time didn't get it off the middle of the bat. Works it away towards long off. Misses out there. Will take a single and will keep strike. 19th gone. JSA. They won 66 for after the end of the 19th. So final over of the innings. Chelsea number 18 will be bowling at the final over of the innings. So what is going to be the target that JSA sets for Denton's Link Legal? This is already a competitive total. Can they get to 180? That is a question. 175 still you think would be a very good total. Gets an inside edge. The ball turns away towards the fine leg fielder. Gets a single there. Karthikeya Singh has bowled well. He's bowling his final over. He's running in. Goes big. That's in the air. Chance. No chance. That has gone all the way. It seemed like it was going down the throat of the fielder standing at cow corner, but just had enough to clear him. Sonak, he moves into the 40s now. Can he get a half century here? What a knock he's played. Brilliant innings by him so far. Goes big again. Well, he needs to go for the shot. Calls for two. Gets two. Excellent running between the wickets. 180 should be definitely on the cards now. 50-run partnership between these two. 51 of just 24. This is a big decisive moment in this game. Sonak batting on 48. Now he's just 2 runs away from his half century. He should get to a half century here. A personal milestone will make it sweeter for him. That's in the air again. Won't be taken. They should come back for the second. They will come back for the second. 50 up for Sonak with that brace. A half century of just 37 deliveries. What an innings this has been for Sonak Rajguru. He's got 5 hits to the fence and 2 maximums. He is tired, and understandably so. .180 on the cards here. Should get there, JSA. All they've got to do is bat sensibly. Again, works it away into the gap. 180 up. Just as I say that, just works it into the gap. And now you can see the non-striker is struggling. The conditions are harsh. Dehydration would be a big problem. The umpire having a word with the non-striker. He's saying that there's only one delivery that remains. You've got to carry on. So final delivery of the innings. Sonak has batted so well. R.D. Shukla just walked out and decimated the bowling from the word go. Hit a boundary of his very first delivery to get off the mark. Final delivery of the innings. What is the target that Dentons will be looking to chase down? They get a single, they will come back for two runs taken. Brilliant running between the wickets. 183 is what JSA have on the board, which means the Dentons linked legal will have to chase down 184 if they are to win this one, and they've got 20 overs to do that. Should be an interesting run chase this.
स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी
So the players are back out on the field. The run chase begins. The openers, they're out there in the middle. Jersey number 1 will be bowling the first one. Fitting. So 184 is what Denton's link legal need to chase down if they are to win this game. The first game from round number 2 here at the Modern School, Barakamba Road. Here we go. The run chase underway and the batters underway as well. Full toss. And he puts it away in grand fashion. Sits up nicely. That was a friendly full toss. And he's off to a very good start. Denton's they got a wicket in the very first over. They bowled first up, but it was a remarkable comeback by JSA. They counter-attack, and they've got a big target that they put on the board. Looks to guide it away towards the backward point region, and might be a single there. A single taken, overthrows, unnecessary there. So an extra run given away. Ketan moves to 5. Abhinav did a lot of bowling in the first innings. He's out there to open. So vital cog in this team is Abhinav. An MVP for his team. He's a potent bowler. An important opening batsman as well. So what a player he has been for his team. Can he deliver today with the bat? That is a question. He looks for the big swing towards the onside. There's a big gap towards the onside. There's no protection, no boundary riders. Remember, we are within the power plays. A sweeper cover in place. Fine leg is near the boundary ropes as well. And rest all of the fielders, as mandated, are within the 30-yard circle. Looks to swing it across. Played and missed. Another dot delivery. Abhinav is yet to get off the mark. Akshat steaming in. Fuller length delivery. The batsman just pushes it straight to the fielder. Good fielding there. Keeps it to a dot. So 178 more required. 2 more deliveries to go in this first. This is a decent start. Another almost full toss. And he's cleaned him up. That was full, that was straight, that was dipping as well. And he's cleaned up the middle stump of Abhinav. What a good delivery. disguised his pace, and the batsman beaten all ends up. He was looking for that swing towards the onside, and he's lost his wicket there. So Denton's have been rocked early. They are 6 for 1 as Abhinav goes back for naught. The new man who walks out. Pranav is the new man who comes in at number 3. Jersey number 1 will continue. He would be buoyed by the success he got early. That's a chance, and that's been put out. Didn't just that whatsoever. And Pranav gets a reprieve. He gets 4 runs. So interesting first over that. Denton's, they are 10 for 1. Could have been a 6 for 2. Gets away with that one. GSA can't believe their luck. The fielder, jersey number 6, standing at mid-on. You missed just that. Was hit straight to him. How unfortunate is that for the bowler? Could have been 2 and 2. An eventful first over comes to an end. So Adi Shukla, he's back, he's into the attack. What a whirlwind knock he played with the bat, Adi Shukla. Again, we've seen a flurry of all-rounders from both the teams, and they've been really impressive. Both with the bat, with the ball as well. Now Adi Shukla given the opportunity to shine with the new ball. That's played through covers, excellent fielding. Brilliant fielding that puts in the dive. That ball was travelling towards the boundary ropes quickly. Saves 4 runs for his team. And every single run is important here. Jersey number 27 running in again. Once again, just a push. He's generating good amount of pace here, Adi Shukla. Comes in running, has an interesting approach when he reaches the stumps. Then high arm action, almost from the back of the hand, a kind of a delivery. Yeah, I'm sure he hurries the batsman somewhat. That rotation of the arms, and the delivery is almost unexpected, and there's an appeal that jacked back in sharply. He was wrapped on the pads. I reckon height was the only issue there. That's good bowling. That's really good bowling by Adi Shukla. You know, you tend to play him as a batsman. You look at him coming. He runs in. And then just as you think he'd deliver, his wrist position is so unusual that the release of the ball is a bit too late for you as a batsman. So you have a really less amount of time to judge what the bowler is doing. It's almost like an afterthought to his bowling, his release point, that is. So that would be really interesting for you as a batsman. That would be difficult. A good over, just one run off it, second gone, and Denton's they're 11 for 1. So jersey number 1 will continue into his second over. Starts off with a wide, straight into the keeper's gloves. We'll have to re-bowl that one. So he picked up a wicket in his very first over. Ketan, the man on strike, he's batting on 6. Ketan again looks to play away from his body. That will be a wide. That's away from the tram line. Signals the umpire. Akshay Jain into his second. Gave away 11 runs and picked up a wicket in his very first, and provided the impetus to JSA to defend this. This is a very decent target they've got on board, but Denton's, their batting lineup is a strong one. Meanwhile, a defensive stroke by Ketan. Pranav got off to the mark. Akshay running in. The keeper is appealing. The umpire is unmoved. The bowler had his arms on his head. It was very close. He's not express. You can see that, Akshay Jain. So what he's trying to do is he's keeping it around that channel, that corridor of uncertainty, keeping the batsman guessing, making him play more often than not. Just like that. Plays it straight to the field. A hesitation at the non-striker's end. He wanted the single. Ketan sends him back. So they've kept a tight leash on the
के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से हमदर्द साफी.
Really tight lines. Haven't given away anything loose to the batters. Good cricket. That's high. That's in the gap as well. That's a boundary, 4 runs. That's a very good shot. Really nicely timed as well. The placement was good too. Well, nothing was happening for the Dentons. They needed a big shot, and Ketan provides them. That was aerial, but was a calculated risk. And they really need to get a move on, because they were getting bogged down by all those dot deliveries. Ketan again looks to work it away towards the fine leg fence. Just brushed his pads and the keeper collects it. Final delivery of the over coming up. Akshat bowling out his second. Denton's at the moment 17 for 1, and you'd say they need to up their run rate a tad bit. And that's exactly what Ketan has in mind. Through extra cover, creams it. Another boundary. Ketan moves to 14. What a way to finish the over. An expensive over that by Akshat. 3 gone. Denton's, they're 21 for 1. So RD will continue. RD into second over. Jersey number 26 pulled a brilliant first over. And Pranav is the man on strike. Pranav got off, to, got off the mark with a boundary. He's batting on 4 at the moment. Once again in the channel. The batsman just defends it back to the bowler. Starts off with the dot. Again, a good start provided by R.D. Shukla. R.D. running in. That's a fuller length delivery. That was fired in. The keeper couldn't stop it. And neither can Fine Leg. 4 more runs. That's a freebie. He was bowling really well up till then. Gives away certain freebies there. That was travelling. That was quick as well. He's working up good pace. Is RD. Just making sure his fielders are exactly where he wants them to be positioned. Sends back Fine Leg and calls in long on. So long on comes into the position of mid on. Fine Leg has been pushed back. So you can be assured that he will work up the pace. That's a good one. That's a very good one. Fires it in. The batsman looking to slog it away towards the onside. No chance of a run there. That's a very good delivery by RD. And it's been difficult for the batsman to put him away. So, and just as I say that, he gets a boundary off him. Long on was inside the circle. Rocks back onto the back foot and puts it away towards the fence. 4 runs. Makes that look really easy. Did Pranav. Got an early reprieve. Gets his second boundary. RD running in again, this time outside off. It's much better. He's been much better bowling at the fuller length. And that's the ideal length as well within the power plays, I believe. If you're bowling slightly shorter or probably in the good length areas as well, you will be put away because there are only 2 fielders outside the circle. Fuller, it becomes difficult for the batsman to put it up. Final delivery of the over coming up. Pranav is the man on strike. R.D. Shukla has bowled well. He's given away 2 boundaries in this over. The first one was wide towards Fine Leg. The next one was a very good shot that Pranav played. Final delivery. This has been an expensive over. Goes big. Mid-on gets to it. Good fielding. Throw is in at the non-striker's end. I reckon it made it. So single to finish the over. That's the end of the 4th. So Denton's linked legal. They're 31 for 1 after the end of that one. Jersey number 1 into his 3rd. He will continue, and that's nice. He tucked away off his pads. Very good shot that. Tentons are now getting a move on. They're getting boundaries at regular intervals. Again, the pitch is further towards the good length area, and the batsmen they are waiting for that on the back foot. Turns it away right into the gap. Field is up. Easy boundary. Pushes it straight back to the bowler. No chance of a run. Good comeback that by the bowler. This is the 5th over of the innings. 149 still required. Akshat has been expensive, but he's picked up the solitary wicket and another good shot. This is excellent cricket. They're taking the risk, but it's all calculated risks as well. You know where exactly the fielders are. Pranav and Ketan, both of them doing it really well, and this run chase is going along nicely for the men in blue now. He knew that mid-off was inside. All he had to do was clear the man, and he knew that ball will run away towards the fence once he cleared him. So Chase will know that they are bleeding runs here in the power plays, this time through the onside. First through the offside, the next one towards the onside. 4 more runs. Once again, smart cricket that. Pranav just turns it away towards the backward square leg region. Just helps it along. Back-to-back boundaries. I think the batsman would be rather after the power plays. It would be interesting to see how Pranav and Ketan take on the bowlers after the power play overs, because chasing this kind of a total, they need a boundary every single over. At this point of time, at this juncture, it's easy because the field is up. But what top teams do, I mean, meanwhile, a maximum that has gone all the way. What a big hit. A monstrous 6 through the onside. And the score moves to 49. Pranav hits it big. He quickly races to 21. Started off slow, and now he's picked up the pace. Brilliant hitting this. He knows that after this, there's only one more over of the power play. And he's going for it. The hunt for leather continues. 5 overs gone. Dentons, they're 49 for 1, with just one more over of the power plays to be bowled. So start of a new over, and the batsman starts it off with a boundary. Once again, they've been severe on the short deliveries. Waits for it. They've been so good off the back foot. Short and puts it away. Nicely gets in line with the ball. Swings it across, swivels, and right into the gap. 4 more runs. Jersey number 33 bowling the 6th over. Short again, this time even better. That's a monstrous hit. That's out of the park. Well, it will take some time to retrieve the ball. That And now it seems like he's in a hurry. Wonderful hit. Every single time the bowler has bowled short, the batsmen have been really severe. Just a push, plays it defensively straight to the fielder. So 10 runs already have come off the first two deliveries. This is a very good power play for the batting team. Again looks for the big swing. That stayed low. That really stayed low. No chance of a run. That's a dot. Goes big once again. Skyer that. No chance for the fielder. They'll come back for the second. Excellent running between the wickets. Could stop that. Good cricket. Once again risking it. And gets 2 runs. Plays it straight to the fielder. That's the end of the power plays. A good one. A really good one for the batting team. So 61 for 1 after the first 6 overs. The men in blue. So spin has been introduced into the attack and he starts off with a wide. So power play overs done and dusted. You can have 5 fielders outside the circle now. So the field restrictions have been eased for the men in red. And the slow one gets his man. Slower through the air. Had to wait for it. An eternity almost. Looks to play the big slog towards the onside. Has lost his wicket in the process. That is a massive blow to the Dentons. A good innings comes to an end. And Pranav goes for 27. Dentons, they're 62 for 1 as Pranav returns back to the pavilion. So the new man walks out to the middle. He's marking his guard. So the spinner, the offie continues, has just provided a big breakthrough for his team. And what a way to start your innings. Gets on top of it nicely, creams it away towards sweeper cover. A boundary to start proceedings. Really good shot. Very well played. Nicely tossed up again. The batsman guides it away, but off the inside edge, straight to the field at mid wicket. Tosses it up nicely. And is that another wicket? I think it is. He was a bit too late to play that. He's chopped it back onto his stumps. That's another wicket. Another big blow. 2 wickets coming in this over. Dentons are rocked. They've lost their third. They're 66 for 3, and Karthikeya has to walk back. This is really unfortunate. And straight away, PBS making an impact. He made an impact with the bat first, and now in his very first over has provided 2 wickets to his team, and 2 big wickets as well. So the new man walks out. Himanshu is the new batsman. Left-hander comes into the attack. And a misfield. It's been a pattern whenever a new batsman walks out to the middle, he starts his innings with a first ball boundary. Pranav, the previous batsman, now Himanshu, have started their innings with boundaries. So off the mark with 4 runs is Himanshu. Short, and nicely rocks back onto his back foot, puts it away in the fence. That's a loosener by the bowler. An anticlimactic end in the end. 70 for 3 after the end of the 7th, but 2 wickets coming in that over. I beg your pardon, rather 74 for 3 after the end of the 7th. Jersey number 25 bringing in a fresh new over. Dentons are troubled at the moment. They've lost 3 wickets. BBS providing 2 wickets in his previous over. It was slightly expensive. So it's a left-hand, right-hand combination out there at the moment. Ketan is the man who's well set, batting on 26. Himanshu has faced just 2 deliveries and he's got both of them to the fence. Here we go, jersey number 25 running in. The batsman pushes it defensively straight to the field at short cover. Starts off with a dot. This is the 8th over. That's being bowled up by jersey number 25. He's got a short run up. Down the leg side will be called a wide. It is a wide. Score moves to 75. Deepak is the new bowler who's come into the attack. That's been wrapped on the pads and that might run away for a boundary. It is 4. You have to be mindful of the of your lines. It's just brushed his pads. Nothing the keeper could have done there. Runs away towards the fence. An easy boundary given away by the bowling team. Takes it on the full. Plays it straight to mid-off. Gets a single. Easy single in the end. So 104 more required. And the current run rate is still pretty good. It's just a shadow below 10.5. The left-hander rather, is back on strike. Has faced just 2 deliveries. Dheeraj running in. Plays it quietly straight to short cover. Himanshu is batting in the middle order, but a very capable batsman. All these left-handers are such dangerous prospects to any bowling unit. I really thought that Himanshu would have been sent up the order, but the team preferred him to play in the middle. That's again worked away towards the fine leg fence. Another boundary. And that's the reason, you have those power hitters at the top, but you need somebody in the middle who can deal in boundaries. And Himanshu is one man. It's always important to have somebody who has a power game in the middle. That's exactly what Himanshu does. Brings in so much of balance in the middle. So that's a good ploy. That's a very good ploy. Because these middle orders decide how well you do as a team. Slight misfield allows the batting team to take a single. So wide and a single. So 2 more runs there. Now the required runs 98. 73 deliveries remain. 98 to get, still gettable. That's in the air. Long on, will not get there. Another boundary to close the over. Good way to finish the over. 8th gone. They're 90 for 3. And they're looking to chase down a big total. They're well and truly on their way.
हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी।
So start of a pressure over. The off spinner continues. Batsman again plays it towards long on, gets another easy single. They're slowly approaching the 3-figure mark. Denton's Ketan back on strike. Ketan batting on 31. He's batted beautifully. He's batted really sensible. Good knock. Chance. Long on gets underneath that. What a fight, Gaz. That is another breakthrough. BBS providing another breakthrough for his team. He's picked up his third. And what a catch as well in the deep. The man running in from long on, Harish, is the fielder, I reckon. That is a big, big wicket. A well-set batsman departs. He goes for 31. A fine knock comes to an end. And Denton's, they've lost their fourth. So now two left-handers out there at the crease. Nicely played towards deep mid-wicket. Gets a single. He's off the mark with that single. The new man is Shawaiz Nizar. Shawaiz did bowl well. And BBS, what an impact player he has been. Almost another one. Almost another one. Using his guile to good effect. BBS tossing it up nicely, giving it the much needed air, enticing the batsman to go for the big swing towards the onside. Beaten all ends up. The batsman gives it the loop and bowling it slower through the air as well, asking the batsman to put in the power behind your shots. Looks to cut it, but straight to the field at covers. Again, a dot. Final delivery of the over coming up. And he's cleaned him up. The batsman thought he had enough time to go back onto the back foot and work it away towards fine leg. That one stayed low, and that one, after pitching, came in quickly and hit the stumps. BBS once again providing 2 wickets for his team in a single over. And Denton's, they've lost half their side and they are in big trouble now. 9 overs gone, they're 92 for 5. So 92 on the board and 92 more required. And they've got 5 wickets remain. And they've lost 5 as well. Interesting position that the Dentons are in at the moment. Kabir is the new batsman who's walked out. And it will be Shawais who will be on strike because start of a fresh new over. So the new man is at the non-striker's end. Oh, the wicket was taken off the final delivery of the previous over. Ashok, the star batsman from the previous innings, he'll be coming in to bowl his second. He was not really comfortable playing that shot, tending to a shorter delivery. Just works it out towards the onside. He's asking for a helmet now because Ashok trying to test him with a short delivery. So the new batsman Kabir, who bowled well, will be facing his first delivery. And Kabir did trouble Ashok. So he will be looking to give him some medicine of his own. Meanwhile, Kabir off the mark with a boundary. Once again, a new batsman walks. Good delivery, good comeback by the bowler. Kabir turns it away towards the offside, gets another single, one more run taken. With that single, provides a strike to Shawais. Now it's a left-hand, right-hand combination now there once again. Never an easy prospect for a bowler. Even the fielders, it really bugs you when you've got to move around. Very good delivery. Pacey, right outside the 4th, 5th stump channel. He was looking for that big booming drive towards the cover region, straight into the hands of the wicketkeeper. A taut delivery there. Ashok asking questions now. Down the leg side. We'll have to re-bowl that one. The score moves to 99, courtesy that wide. $85 more runs required for Dentons to win this one. They've got 10 more overs after this one. Good delivery, quick on the pads. And Shawais just plays it straight back to the bowler. Ashok is bowling quick now. He's got some gas in his deliveries. Once again down the leg side. Got the keeper excited for some reason. But the umpire just opens his arms wide open. Another extra given away. Final delivery. Uses his feet. And uses it well. Won't be a boundary. Will get a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Excellent running between the wickets. 100 up for Dentons. The 3-figure mark is up. So at the halfway mark, Dentons, they're 102 for 5, and it will be a short drinks interval. We'll join you after drinks.
स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्दी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे then why go out? साफी
So Tentons have lost their 6. Another big blow for them. And BBS has picked up 5 wickets, would you believe it? He's really rocked the men in blue as BBS. What a standoff performance. Played a whirlwind knock with the bat first, and now he's come back bowling his off spin. Has dismissed half the side. What a player to have in your team is BBS. The new man out there. He'll be facing the dangerous BBS. Tosses it up nicely, waits for it. That took forever to come to the batsman. Works it towards fine leg. It's a single off the marker with a single. is Ankur, the new man. So Shawais has been brought back into strike. He's batting on 4 of 5. 81 more required after this, 11 more overs to go. So what they've got to worry about is keeping wickets in hand, because they've got enough time to get those 81 runs. If they get if they have wickets in hand, then it is possible again. Upish, long off will get around it, keeps it down to a single. They should come back for the second. Overthrows, no backup there. Shawais will be back on strike, gets 2 runs. So if JSA are to win this one, DBS definitely the man of the match for me. What a performance from him. Just turns it away towards the mid-wicket region. Shawais gets a single. 78 required now. Ankur back on strike. Has just walked out. Has faced only one delivery. DBS pulls it a bit wide off the crease. An extra given away. We'll have to re-bowl that one. This time much straighter. The batsman defends it straight to the fielder at short cover. He's given away runs as BBS, but he's picked up important wickets. That's the thing. 5 wickets. Almost another one there. And finishes another over with yet another wicket. 11 gone. Denton's link legal. They're 107 for 6. And they're reeling at the moment. Desperately need a partnership, the men in blue. So this is the first game of the Super Sunday. We have 2 games at the Modern School Parakamba Road, ground number 2. And this is the 15th edition of the Sylph Turf Cricket League. So we'd really like to thank our sponsors, Hamdard Safi, Sylph Society of Indian Law Firms, Turf Sports Management, Ram Ratan Group, and also Par and Bench, all our sponsors. It's the start of a fresh over here. The required run rate is still manageable, but what they need to do is keep wickets in hand. Ashok Kumar has bowled well, has been expensive, hasn't picked up a wicket, but has bowled well in patches. Has Ashok. How good was he with the bat though? Remarkable innings by Ashok Kumar today. He's coming in for his third. They want to finish things off. JSA, I beg your pardon. Shawais turns it away towards the third man region, just opening the face of the bat. Runs it down towards that man position there. So Ankur, he's on strike. So you see the fielders buzzing. They're moving around. That's the problem when you have a left hand right hand combination out there in the middle. Quick. That was quick. Hurried onto the batsman, who just turns it away towards the onside. Ankur is batting on just 1. Ashok has given away 23 runs. He's bowling his third. He would love to pick a wicket. Wrapped on the pads. It's definitely going over the wickets, I reckon. Good delivery, nevertheless. Very good ball by Ashok. Shot was looking to heave it away towards the backward point region. There's a big gap there. There's a big vacant gap. No connection made. So another dot played out by Ankur. Another couple of deliveries to go. Shot again. This time he's hit on the head.
के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई गो आउट। साफी के 28 हर्ब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे देन व्हाई
So that's a really unfortunate. Ankur had to walk out. He had to go off the field because he was hit near the eye. That's really unfortunate. It was a shorter delivery, shorter in length. He was going for the pull, no connection made. So Shaurya comes out to bat. So Ankur is retired hurt. We hope that he gets well soon. Does Ankur? And he will play the next match for his team. Unfortunately for him, can't take part in this one. So a dot. That's the end of the 12th. And Denton's the 108 for 6. 76 required of 48. So start of a fresh over. PBS will bowl out his final over. Can he pick up another one? So Ankur is off the field. We wish him a speedy recovery. That was a really nasty injury. Never good to see as a viewer, even as opponents, to see a fellow player getting injured, especially being hit on the head. It's not a good sign. Meanwhile, BBS continues to bowl well. Shawai is the man on strike. What a spell this has been by BBS. A 5 not something that we've seen far too often in this format of the game, in this tournament. Can he close with another wicket? That is a question. The batsman seems like he wants to get rid of the helmet. because a spinner is bowling. So gets rid of the helmet. Shawais. Shawais batting on 8. 76 more required. Will be an uphill task because the number 9 is out there. These are the non-strikers, and he goes big. Chance for the fielder. Excellent effort. That will run away for the boundary ropes. But what an effort that is by the man standing at long on. Came in running, puts in the dive, puts his body on the line. Tremendous effort. That would have been a spectacular catch if he had held on to that one. Full marks for trying. Gets a boundary, does Shawais. This time just pushes it straight to the fielder though. Vigilant fielder, making sure that the batsmen don't sneak a single. 10 tons, they're 112 for 6 at the moment. They've been rocked majorly by this man bowling, BBS. He's been such a force. Meanwhile, balls are wide. Tosses it up nicely. Again, the batsman using his feet. Goes to sweep a cover. Just a single. That single brings Shaurya on strike. Shaurya will be facing BBS for the first time. Another couple of deliveries to go in this over. Shaurya yet to get off the mark. Tosses it up, takes it on the full, plays a defensive stroke straight back to the bowler. Another dot. So final a delivery of the spell. And another good delivery to finish off the spell. What a magnificent spell this has been by BBS. Take a bow. 27 runs given away in his quota of 4 overs, and he's picked up 5 wickets. A match-winning spell this. So 10 tons are linked legal. They're 115 for 6 after the 13th. Start of a fresh new over. Ardi is back into the attack. The batsman works it away, turns it towards the long on region, gets a single. Ardi Shukla bowling his third. Has bowled well. Has worked up good amount of pace. Has been wicketless. He's been brought back by the captain. Slower delivery, that trying to deceive the batsman, nicely disguised as well. And Shawais just turning it away towards the onside. Getting a single, gets Shaurya back on strike. Shaurya batting on 2 at the moment. So you don't see real intent from the Dentons team at the moment. Maybe they are holding themselves back. Turns it away towards the square leg region. One more run. Adi Shukla has given away 14 runs in his 2.3 overs that he has bowled. Has been economical. That was a very good delivery, right in the block hole. And Shawai squeezes it out, works it away towards the extra cover region, gets another single, one more run. 65 more required. Two more deliveries to go in this 14th over. Shaurya, he's the man on strike. Adi steaming in. Oh, was there a nick? Was there a nick there? We'll wait for the umpire's signal. It goes towards fine leg. That was another quick delivery. That was a thunderbolt by Adi. I think that it was definitely of the bat. And the keeper needs to stand further away from the stumps if Adi bowling is standing too close to the stumps. That's exactly what he does. Moves away, takes 2-3 steps back. That's the right thing to do. Much better. Much better take. It's coming in sharp. Great over that by Adi. He was quick in that over. 14th gone. Denton's linked legal there. 120 for 6. So 36 deliveries remain, 64 runs required. Start of a fresh day over. That's high in the air. Just short of the fielder, standing at long on. A single taken. Shaurya moves to 5. So Shawais will be facing Dheeraj. The man on strike works it away towards long off. Another single taken. The score moves to 120 for 6 at the moment. 63 more required. 62 rather. So left hand, right hand combination out there. Looks to guide it away towards the third man region. No connection made. Slower through the air this delivery. Deceiving the batsman totally. Goes big, goes towards long off. Gets another single. That was a good shot. just for a single though. So the scoring has been snail paced. Doesn't seem like they're really looking to go towards the target. They're simply looking to amble and play out the 20 overs. Shavais, meanwhile, advances down the track, long off. A great effort by him. Brilliant effort there. Saves 2 runs for his team. Wonderful stuff. They've been so good, JSA in the field. Yes, here and there have been certain fumbles. But apart from that, they've been electric in the field. 2 more runs added to the total for Shavais. Shavais now looking to up the pace. He's been trapped on the pads, but that's definitely going down leg. No chance of a run there. That's a taut delivery. And meanwhile, that's also the end of the over. 15th gone. And the batting team, they're 125 for 6 after the end of that one with just 5 more overs to go. So start of a fresh over, the 16th over. And Ashok comes into the attack. Ashok he's bowling with a lot of pace. Batsman turns it away towards the onside, gets another single shot here. This would be Ashok's final over of this spell. Shabais back on strike, courtesy that single. That's a good stroke. There will only be a single. Sweeper cover tends to it, keeps it to just one. 57 required. Just 4 more overs to go after this one. Shaurya back on strike, courtesy that single. Shaurya batting on 7. Short delivery, nicely works it towards the offside. Played that well in the end, managed it well, did Shaurya. Another run added to the total. So unfortunately, singles won't do for the batting team from here on. They need at least a boundary every single over. That's a good shot. Sweeper cover. Will only watch it sail. He tried, but that was going over his head. What a shot. He's just carved it. Going inside out. Very well played. So Shavais He's finding his timing now. Just 50 required, 26 deliveries in hand. Possible. Shawai is looking good. This is pretty much possible. JSA look puzzled now. So it's a good time to attack. Using Ashok's pace really well, Shawai. Ashok decides to come around the wicket. Doesn't want to give him any room. Has to be mindful of not bowling on his pads. Good delivery. Good comeback. Bowls it quick, fires it in. Comes back with a dot. Looks to make room again. That wasn't too far away from the stumps. Another dot delivery. So finishes the over well after being hit for a 6. 16th gone. Denton's link legal. They 134 for 6 after the end of that one. So start of the 17th over. Dheeraj back into the attack. The batsman guides it away towards the cover region. Good effort there. Will they come back for the second? Oh, that was very close. They come back for the second overthrows. 2 runs taken, 48 required. 23 deliveries to go. It's gettable. Shaurya batting on 10 now. So Shaurya will be facing Dheeraj. Dheeraj was bowling his third over. Dheeraj running in. Shaurya goes big. That's in the air. Could be taken. It is taken. That's another wicket. Just when you thought they had a chance, they had an outside chance. Shaurya had to go for the shot. And he's been caught. Caught at point. Not quite of the middle of the bat. Thickish outside edge. That's taken in the end. They've lost their 7th. And 48 more required as the new man, number 7, walks out. So jersey number 7 is the new man who walks out to the middle. He'll be facing Dheeraj. Will be Boyd because he just got his first success. Again, now just on top of the stumps. Very good delivery, giving him no width whatsoever. Goes big. Another chance just short of him. He was a bit late to react to that one. Charges in. And Kushagra off the mark with that single. 1 run taken. Shawais are back on strike courtesy that single. Now he holds the key. He's got to pull the strings. He's got to make sure that he takes his team across the line. And that is a very good shot. Such a good player. Another boundary. So now even Kushagra has to make sure that he hands back the strike to Shabais as much as possible. There's still hope in it for Denton's. Shabais moves to 25, plays another stylish stroke towards the extra cover region. Another couple of deliveries to go. Shabais batting on 29. Final delivery of the over coming up. Shot goes for it again. Sweeper cover this time. Can he get there? He can't. Back-to-back boundaries. Shabais keeping Denton's alive in this game. Another boundary to finish the over. Now 39 required of the next 3 overs, 17 gone. And Denton's have 145
साफी के
for
28 हब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हमदर्द साफी, हर घर का स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट। जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out? साफी के 28 हब्स का यूनिक फॉर्मूला खून को साफ करके स्किन को बनाए हेल्थी अंदर से। हम
So final 3 overs, 39 required. Adi Shukla will be bowling his final. His bowled well, has been economical. Kushagra is the man on strike, needs to hand back the strike to Shabais, who's well set, looking good, batting on 33. And that's exactly what he tries to do, looks to guide it away towards the third man region. Swing and a miss. Adi Shukla hasn't picked up a wicket so far, but he's been really economical, has given away just 16 runs. And down the leg side, we'll have to re-bowl that one. A wide signal by the umpire. That won't really help matters for the bowling team. But the batsmen will be really happy that swings it hard, goes towards fine leg. Gets a single, one more run. So gets Shabais on strike with that single. Now Shabais holds the key. This should go down to the wire. 36 required, I believe. 37 rather. 37 required. Shabais, the man on strike. 16 deliveries remain. If he manages to stay out there till the very end, Shabais, then we are looking at a very interesting run chase. 33 of 24. Just making sure that the fielders are placed inch perfect, because the margin for error is minimal in this format of the game. On this ground, not the biggest of grounds as well. Looks to go big, looks to go downtown, doesn't connect. Dot delivery. That will make JSA and RD Shukla happy. Dot balls, they are like gold dust, especially in this format and in this situation. Again, just playing it inside out, just carving it away, opening the face of the bat at the last moment. Gets only a single. This has been a quiet over for the batting team. Dentons won't be happy, won't be too pleased with this effort. RD Shukla has been bowling well. We all knew it wouldn't have been easy to score against him, but he's bowling really well under pressure here. Trapped on the pads. Apart from the bowler, all the players making their appeal, but looked like it was travelling down leg. They will sneak a leg by. Singles won't help them. 35 required. After this, just 2 more overs to be bowled. 12 legal deliveries. Final delivery of the 18th. Fine spell this by RD. He's coming over the wicket to the left-hander, who again looks to use his feet. Misses it. What a fine spell this has been. Just 19 given away in his quota of 4 overs. Hasn't picked up a wicket, but has bowled really well. Has built pressure from one end. So 18th over gone. They're 149 for 735 required of 12 deliveries. So the penultimate over will be bowled. Dheeraj will be bowling out his final over this. And he's chopped it on. He's chopped it back on. They've lost another one. They've lost their 8th. So the final man will walk out to the middle. Unfortunate this. Will Shavais be stranded at the non-strikers, and he was looking to work it away towards the offside. Gets a thickish inside edge straight onto the stumps. So things not looking good for the Dentons at the moment. Shavais is still at the non-strikers end, batting on 34 of 27, and the number 11 will walk out wearing jersey number 1. So the final man standing, he walks out. Pranshul is a number 11. He'd be facing Dheeraj, who's picked up 2 wickets, bowling his final over, the penultimate over of the innings. Denton's 149 for 8. They still have an outside chance. Chavez is at the non-strikers, and Dheeraj coming in and plays a good stroke, and he finds the gap. A boundary to get off the mark. Width on offer. And that was a gift for the batsman. Works it away towards the offside. Gets a boundary. Now 31 required. 150 up for Dentons as well with that boundary. Really well played. Not the best of deliveries by Dheeraj as well. Providing the new man with width. Pranshul off the mark with a boundary. Good comeback. Again, swings it hard towards the offside. Swing and a miss. But really, Pranshul needs to think about giving the strike back to Shawais. Maybe he's well set. He's been out there. He's hitting it well too. Plays it towards long on. Now Shawais has got the strike, but you'd have to believe a bit too late in the over. 3 deliveries remain. Rather, 2 deliveries remain. That's a bit too late. That's very late. Shawais batting on 34. But it's really an unfortunate situation because the batsmen at the other end too had to go for their shots. You can't leave it to just one man. 30 still required. Shawais, will go for it. He will look to make room and heave it away towards his preferred offside region. He thought about it, but his feet was rooted. So final delivery of the over coming up. He will look to keep strike. Swing and a miss. Again, not too far away from the stumps. Another dot. A fine over. A fine penultimate over comes to an end. A wicket coming off at 19th gone. Denton's link legal. They're 154 for 8 with 30 more runs required of the final over. It's going to be a big ask. So Akshat back into the attack. He will finish this off. Bowling the final over. So final over. And hurried the batsman there. Plays it straight back to the bowler. Starts off with a dot. Pranshul. He's the man on strike. Just 5 deliveries to go. Might be a wide. Yes, it is a wide. We'll have to re-bowl that one. 29 required now. Bowler on top of his bowling mark. Swing and a miss. Another dot delivery. So now just 4 legal deliveries remain. The bowler, Akshat, has been expensive today, has picked up just 1 wicket. This is the final pair. 29 required. Straight into the keeper's gloves. Another dot delivery. Denton's a 155 for 8. Pranshul is batting on 5. It's running in again. Swing and a miss again. Was there an ace there? Yes, there was. So that's curtains on the Cynics. So Dentons have lost this one. What a victory this has been for JSA. They won this one by 28 runs. A convincing victory in the end. They wrapped up this innings. Akshat has picked up 2 wickets. So they'd be happy. They'd be all smiles as they walk out of the field. They won this one by 28 runs. So there was some fight in it from the Dentons, but in the end they've come runners up in this contest.
जब स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट घर पे, then why go out?